the most shredded kid in the world. And although he did everything he could to get absolutely ripped to the bones, he almost ruined his life along the way. But what is highly unusual, especially for a kid, he achieved an insanely low body fat percentage. And now people are calling him the Young Baki. In his workouts, he is completely destroying his arms. But not everyone's convinced, because achieving this unusual physique at his age is raising a lot of suspicions. People say he's on gear, anything is possible. We took a deep dive into his life, and what we found out about him will absolutely shock you, because he has the most ridiculous diet in the world, and it has something to do with his monster-sized carnivore burgers. But that's not all, because there's something else about his fitness journey that caused him to spiral down and lose almost everything. Meet Tristyn Lee, a 21-year-old Canadian-born bodybuilder. Before being hooked to lifting weights, he was a competitive soccer player, but things took a different turn at age 15 when he began posting the jacked version of himself on social media. His rock-hard six-pack and sculpted calves kickstarted his ride to fame. But it got really crazy when he joined a bodybuilding contest.
All of a sudden, people start following him like crazy, right? He has 1 million followers now.
Though it seems like being seriously fit runs in his blood, because his older brothers are fitness gurus. He was so hooked on getting ripped that he did the hydrostatic body fat test to determine how much body fat he has. He felt successful after achieving a crazy 4.4 percentage. But you see, this young animal isn't only fixated on working out. He has an outrageous diet too. Big on meat, 0 on carbs. But little did he know his fitness program was causing him to quickly spiral down, because from eating 3,000 calories a day when he was still playing soccer, he went down to eating less and less, around 1,800 calories a day, while working out at the gym more and more, just so he could maintain that super low body fat percentage. And the craziest part was, he even started obsessing over every little detail about his food, but this came with a huge price.
Being sub 5% body fat for so long took a toll on my body, and I've now learned through experience that that wasn't optimal.
His sleep dropped down to 4 or 5 hours. He was constantly craving for artificial sweeteners and carbonated drinks. And worse, anxiety began crippling in.
Didn't want to be around anyone or do anything. Hell, I even avoided having conversations with my close friends and family.
You see, bodybuilding can be dangerous for the young ones. They can risk their health, even sanity.
There's no possible way that he felt healthy at 4.4%. It's simply not enough body fat to live a normal life.
But after realizing it wasn't worth it, he made changes. He ditched his carnivore diet and started bulking up, consuming low-carb quantity and eating lots of fats and proteins every day, like pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed beef, salmon, beef liver, and protein shakes. He did it for 2 years. Now he feels fitter and stronger than ever before. He gained 14 pounds of muscle. But the hanging question everyone's asking, is he natty or not? Controversies about him being natural have been buzzing around for years.
This type of physique is just not possible to have naturally.
I don't personally think that Tristyn Lee is natural anymore.
But what do you think? Now that he's on a more mature bodybuilding venture, do you still think he's all natural?